Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. Your Peter Show News evening report before I have my dinner and watch the Red Sox. Here now, your news headlines here. Our top story at 6:52 is instead of bracing for a government shutdown, Congress is fast-tracking as a stopgap fund measure and an amendment to arm the Syrian rebels as lawmakers prepare to head home to campaign for midterm elections. As in a vote that has secured traditional Washington divisions in favor of novel ones, the House approved a bill that offers the training and arming the Syrian rebels in their fight against the so-called Islamic State. The final tally was 273 to 156, but many members of the parties both broke ranks with the leaders Representative John Boehner and Nancy Pelosi, who strongly backed the measure. Yes, activists gather in George Square in Glasgow, Scotland on September 17th. Toronto Mayor Rob Ford soon will begin chemotherapy treatment in aggressive cancer at Dr. Mount Sinai Hospital in the city said Wednesday. President Obama and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Martin Dempsey seem to be at odds over the possible U.S. ground troops used in Iraq to fight Islamic State militants. As health officials fail to contain West Africa's Ebola outbreak, recent scares at two Baltimore area hospitals highlight the need for hospitals here and across the United States to prepare space and equipment for what some consider inevitable, the arrival. The iPhone 6 Plus and iPhone 6 Pro combination in sheer size, but when it comes to taking advantage of those bigger screens, Molly Wood says Apple's new iPhones don't always measure up. London, King Richard III might well has lost his kingdom for a horse. The Revel King suffered as nearly a dozen injuries on the battlefield, but the fatal blows were probably only sustained after he had abandoned his horse, according to a new paper. The Vespa snapped 2 days again, and in little changes, investors have waited a new voter polls to gauge Brazil's political outlook. In Beirut, at least 15 children died after receiving vaccinations in rebel-held parts of northwestern Syria, where the death toll from 2 days of government insurrection on the central city climbed to nearly 50, a heavy toll, even by the vicious standards of the country. A wildfire burning in the Sierra foothills east of the Placerville made a dangerous run late Tuesday and early Wednesday into the populated canyons along the Highway 15, making it one of the largest. Colombia, South Carolina. A South Carolina farmer who had 40 said he killed 5 children, believed the kids were going to kill him, chop them up, and feed them to dogs, according to an indicated arrest warrant released Wednesday. Vice President Joe Biden has already apologized for winning the gap at the top, because many pundits characterize him as a national slightly dotty uncle. Some will say whatever pops into his head. Charlottesville, Virginia. The family missing University of Virginia suspect foul play when his daughter's disappearance. Jim Sporn was not surprised to hear that the man accused of American troopers at the state police barracks near his home in Bloomington, Pennsylvania, played the role as a European soldier. Down jumped to record close Wednesday after the Federal Reserve affirmed that key short-term interest rates will stay in the reserve for a considerable time after its bond buying program ends next month. Dow Jones 71 to 685, up 24.88. S&P 500 2001.57, up 259, and Nasdaq 4562.19, up 9.43. Now, U.S. House of Representatives on Wednesday approved the stopgap spending measure that averts an October 1st government shutdown and extends the U.S. billionaire Vladimir Yevtushenko, one of which just men in Russia, caused shares of his companies to pledge on Wednesday. Investors feared a replay of Yurkos, a Russian oil company that was nationalized after its billionaire leader became. The International Monetary Fund has warned that the global recovery is on its precarious footing as rising geopolitical tensions at the prospect of its tighter monetary policy in the U.S. risk tempering the outlook for global growth. U.S. CPI posts first decline in nearly 1.5 years. U.S. 10-year tips break-even rate lowest a year. Large tips ETF price falls to the lowest in more than 5 months. With the release of its new mobile operating system on Wednesday, Apple has become its first smartphone maker to enable a default kill switch that could lock and secure stolen phone. Washington, the popular online review site Yelp and the makers of children's mobile devices apps, including Time Pets and Time Monsters, have separately agreed to settle charges that they improperly collected kids' information online, the U.S. said. A.L. Zayler's various retirement has been interrupted by ugly legal tussle involved in thievery, fraud, and perpetrated sex tape. Let it go and shake off after a wild first night at Strasbourg failed to meet and exceeded their expectations. First celebrities eliminated. Washington rival communities of chimps in Iraq. Death is the only result. They may not stand out of the ordinary human war, but it's quite unusual for other animals other than chimps. We seem to be only the ones going to the war. New research shows that the meteor that the Earth hit 66 million years ago was roughly 15 kilometers, 9 miles, and wiped out the dinosaurs, also burnt North America's forest plants, leading to a major recomposition of forests. The end-of-life process will never be easy, but a new study suggests that the experience could be better for patients and their loved ones. The rare respiratory illness that crept up in multiple states recently has been confirmed in 4 new states, public health officials said on Wednesday. In sports news, Florida State is suspended quarterback Jameis Winston in the first game of the first half of the game Saturday versus number 24 Clemson Wake of the obscene phrase he yelled at public space on Tuesday. Juanita Jackson, mother of Minnesota Vikings running back Adrian Peterson, talks about her son on the day he was placed on a commission-exempt list on Tuesday. The Carolina Panthers on Wednesday placed Pro Bowl defensive end Greg Hardy on a National Football League exempt list, meaning he will not play until his domestic violence case is settled. Common sense, compassion, respect, recognizing that an employee has issued its personal life and needs time to be deal with it. Such simple concepts and get the NFL as it seems to be chastised by major sponsors led by a beer company. Blue Jack Sport, Brian Johnson and the term on a different page of the process of negotiating a contract. Tonight, the Red Sox will be at Pittsburgh, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here with Clay Buchholz on a man for the Red Sox. Take a quick look at the traffic here on this Wednesday evening, and it shows Route 3 on the southbound side, a little slow from the split down for Union Street and Braintree, and Route 3 on the southbound side, an accident near Route 18 in Weymouth here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, slow from BU to the Pike. Mass Pike westbound, slow from the Logan Airport down to the Prue Tunnel here, and Mass Pike on the westbound, slow around the Newton Corner in Southeast Expressway, slow from Dorchester down for the split. Expressway north, slow from Dorchester up to the Tiverton Tunnel, and 93 on the northbound side, slow from 93 to Route 20 and 128 northbound side here. Take a look at weather here. Tonight, patchy fog after 3 a.m. Otherwise, most of the clouds got low 46 degrees and top with about 5 miles per hour. Become coming in the evening. Thursday, slight change of shots afternoon, patchy fog before 7 a.m. watts. Sunny sky near 72 degrees and calm and becoming northwest wind 6 miles per hour in the morning. Transportation 20%. Thursday night, patchy clouds got low 45 degrees and north with about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Friday, sunny sky near 61 degrees and north with about 7 miles per hour. Friday night, most of the coast got low 42 degrees and light southwest to southeast wind. Saturday, most of the sunny sky near 70 degrees. Saturday night, Parkhouse got with a low of 57 degrees. Sunday, most of the sunny sky near 77 degrees. Sunday night, check the showers, most clouds got low in 60 degrees. Transportation 30%. Monday, check the showers, most clouds got near 75 degrees. Transportation 30%. Monday night, most clouds got low 52 degrees. Tuesday, most of the sunny sky 68 degrees. Tuesday night, Parkhouse got low 48 degrees. And for Wednesday, most of the sunny sky near 68 degrees. Players with a phrase of the evening. A. Clear 9 and tap. Ben, Norton temperature 68 degrees with first guys. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel News Evening Report. PJ with you have a good evening with good positive doll. Be soon for a late night report right after the sports roundup. Good night and see you for the late night report.